Hi ghouls, welcome back to Freaky Flick Friday. Here's a list of the horror movies releasing for the first week of November, where you could watch them. So let's talk horror. Released on the first in limited theaters is Face Tape. When a person decides they want to get clean from abusing an analog VR drug called Face Tape, they realize their life outside of it is in complete shambles. Released today on video on demand is The Fuzzies. This is a Muppets meets Evil Dead story about childhood friends that meet at their famous friend's estate to mourn her passing, only to be faced with a nightmare involving the Muppets and stop-motion creatures from the show that are making them fight for survival. Released today on video on demand is Decibel. When a struggling singer-songwriter gets the opportunity to work with a tech-savvy music producer, her life and her art is put into danger when she is forced to help create an AI music algorithm. Released in limited theaters today is The Bedlam. A new mother named Harper is struggling with postpartum depression, so she decides to move in with her own mother on the family's rural farmhouse, only to realize she's being hunted by a monster that is determined to steal her child. In theaters today is Predator Badlands. Set in the future on a remote planet, a young predator is outcasted from the rest of his clan and finds an unlikely ally in Thea, played by Elle Fanning, and the two of them embark on a treacherous journey for the ultimate adversary. On Tubi today is Don't Trip. When a young, struggling screenwriter loses his job as an assistant, he creates a plan to befriend a powerful producer's Nepo baby son in order to sell his screenplay. But the Nepo baby realizes his plan and things get really crazy. View on demand today is Wormtown. This body horror centers around the town of Ashland, Ohio, that was taken over a year prior by a cult that worships mind-altering, flesh-eating worms. Now, its rangers are patrolling the town, spreading its gospel, and 3 unaffected women must fight for survival. On Tubi today is Fan of Mine. When a world-famous singer becomes dangerously obsessed with her own fan, the connection becomes life-threatening when hidden motives emerge. And finally, released on Netflix today is Baramulla. When a police officer is investigating missing children cases, he discovers some hidden truths that are connected with supernatural occurrences that threaten his family and the city of Baramulla. Those are the horror movies releasing for the first week of November. Like always, I'll have the full list over on my Letterboxd for you to check out. Be sure to check out my Freaky Flick Friday playlist for any horror movie releases that you may have missed. And I'll be back next week with all new horror movie releases. But until then, stay gruesome, ghouls.